Hello there, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday night stream. And we're going to totally blame Mark for this one. He pointed me in the direction of Starsector, which was originally named Starfarer. It's an old game. It's an old game. So it's basically from 2013. But it seems like this guy, it's a lone developer, and he's been developing it for 10 years. And he could release it, but it's still in alpha. It's still in, you can pre-order it for like $15. And I figured that we will see what this game's all about. Now, because it's such an old game, I've had to do some stuff slightly a little bit fudged up with the sound. So, hang on. It's stupidly loud. So, yes, I'm having to lower the volume down. In fact, I can lower it down in the settings. What am I doing? Why am I doing that? It's the music volume, as far as I know. That's the problem. Alright, there we go. Alright. Well, with that being said, let's jump on into the game and have some fun. And we'll see what this game is. I'm going to go through some of the tutorials first to let me get a grip. So we will see what all the fuss is about. Alright, let's turn that off. And I have turned that on. Now, are we hearing stuff in double? Are we hearing my voice in an echo? Are we, like, what's the score here? Or is it just the sound that's coming through? No? Okay, that sounds good. Alright. Alright. Okay, good. Good. It's still really loud. Like, I can't get over how loud this music is. Turn it down. Like, it is really deafening. No game music? You can't hear any game music. You only hear my voice. Okay. No game music. Oh dear. It should be coming through. Okay, let me try one other thing. I have an idea of what it could be. Okay, is it coming through now? You do hear it? It's super low. Is that better? I mean, I can turn it up. I can turn that up, that's no problem. Okay. I've just turned it up now, so we'll see. We'll give it a minute. Alright, yeah, it just needed to, it was a little bit lower. Alright. We're back in the game. There we go. I don't want it overpowering, though. Right, we're going to try some combat. So, welcome to Starsector combat tutorial. This part will go over the combat basics. Your flagship for this tutorial is a Hammerhead class destroyer. First things first, let's learn how to get it moving. By the way, you can pause and unpause the game at any time by pressing P. Now, I have changed around the controls, so there are going to be some weird ones. I apologize. Press AD to turn, and W and S to accelerate forward. Ooh, it's a fat boy. Look at this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And that will bring it to a stop. And that will stop it completely. Excellent. All right. Moving the mouse around pans your view. You can also use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Da, 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 da. There we go. Fun stuff. Ships can also stray sideways. This is particularly useful if you want to move while keeping your front face weapons pointed at your target. Ooh, enemy. Yeah, it literally does look at your mouse. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm drifting. It's kind of wow. It's very, very sluggish. This machine, this one. Your ship will turn towards your mouse pointer whilst you strafe to keep the cursor on top of the target. Right. There's an enemy ship, an Enforcer class destroyer at your 12 o'clock. Its weapon and maneuvering systems are disabled. Let's try strafing. Hold down the shift and A and D to circle around it. You'll also need to use W and S to manage the distance. Continue when you feel comfortable with that. Well, okay, fine. All right. Whoa, okay. I'd say that's pretty good. Oh, drifting off course, drifting off course, drifting off course. Oh my. Oh my. There we go. Handles like a steakhouse, but built like a bistro. That's right. Now, on to weapons. Right. The Hammerhead's weapons are organized into 3 groups. Press 1, 2, and 3 to switch between the groups, and left click to fire the selected group. Give this a try and continue when you're ready. Okay, 1. Assault chain gun. Two. Wow. And then 3, the point defense. Well, that literally does nothing, doesn't it? Woo, woo, woo! Okay, cool. Okay, let's continue. Guided missiles require a target. By default, they'll lock onto the enemy nearest to your cursor when you fire. Okay. You can also lock onto a specific enemy to ensure missiles go after it and to see more information about it. Hover over it and press R to target it. Now, on to defenses. Most ships use shields to defend against incoming damage. The Hammerhead has front-facing shields, but some ships have omnidirectional shields that can rotate to face threats from any direction. Right-click to turn on your shields. Wow, wow, wow. Firing most weapons except for missiles generates flux. Your ship has limited flux capacity. Oh my god, it's a flux capacity! And managing what you use on it is key to survival. You can see your current flux level on the info display on the lower left-hand corner of the screen. There it is there. And probably on my character there. There it is. Fire your assault chain guns, group 1 for a bit, and watch how they build up flux, and then continue when you're ready. Okay, so we're watching down on that bottom there. Alright. The flux from firing these disposites almost as quickly as it dissipates, almost as quickly as is generated. Different ships and ship loadouts dissipate flux at different rates, and so can support varying amounts of weapons effectively. Shields generate flux continuously whilst they're up, and generate even more flux every time that they absorb damage. So even if you're not taking any damage on the shields, keeping them off will put out more firepower. So let's see how the shields hold up under fire. Right click to turn on your shields. The enemy ship has stopped firing, but your flux level still isn't going down. It's at halfway, Captain. Oh no! Flux gained when shields absorb damage is called hard flux and only dissipates when the shields are off. So you can keep shields up, you can't keep shields up indefinitely whilst taking damage. Flux gained from firing weapons is called soft flux and can dissipate whilst the shields are up. The notch on the flux bar indicates your hard flux level. Ah. Hard flux. Man. I thought everyone loved a good hard flux. Apparently soft flux is more desirable on this. The notch on the flux bar indicates your hard flux level. Right click to turn off your shields and let the flux dissipate. Okay, we're all about those flux right now. There we go. There goes my flux. All my flux have gone. Okay. Right click to turn on your shields again and let the enemy keep firing at you. Oh my god. He's giving me so much flux right now. So much hard flux. Oh no. I've been fluxed. Overload. As you can see, it's not good. When flux maxes out from shield hits, your ship overloads. When your ship is overloaded, it can't fire or raise shields, dissipates flux very slowly, but can still maneuver normally. Wait for the overload to end. Oh no. So does everyone get the idea of a good fluxing then? You can also vent flux. Oh yeah, we can also get rid of those flux. To dissipate it at double the normal rate. While venting, your ship can't fire or use shields, so you generally only want to do so when it's safe. You should only vent your flux when it's safe to do so. Get the flux out of here, that's right. Press J to vent flux. Now, normally it's V, but, you know, I've changed stuff around. Press J to vent my flux. Oh my god! I'm venting my flux. Vent your flux. Well, no, I gave my flux away then. Good, as you can see, you've now been flanked by a pair of Lasher-class frigates. Can't speak now. They're going to start launching missiles at you. Fortunately, these missiles aren't very effective versus armored targets. Oh no. Just sit tight and let them get a few volleys off. Oh no! It'd be nice to shoot those down. We've got some point defense lasers just for that, but it's almost impossible to manually target all of the incoming missiles. Fortunately, you can set any weapon group on auto fire, making the weapons identify and attack targets on their own. Press Ctrl on 3 to enable auto fire for the points defense lasers in Group 3. Make sure that you have a different group selected. Selecting an auto firing group will result in a manual override of its controls. Auto fire enabled. There we go. I'm doing it. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's doing it. There goes my point defenses. Look at those point defense lasers. They're going crazy for it. Pew, 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 pew. They're taking out all the... Look at that. And it's not affecting my flux at all. No flux have been taken on. Frickin' lasers. That's right. Regular weapons will not target missiles automatically. So it's just the point defense lasers. That's pretty cool though. Each ship has a special system, an active special ability it can perform. For the Hammerhead, it's an accelerated ammo feeder that greatly increases the rate of fire for ballistic weapons. Some ship systems have limited uses, some generate flux, some have a cooldown, and some use a combination of those. The accelerated ammo feeder must cool down before it can be used again. Press E to activate the accelerated ammo feeder and fire the assault chain guns group 1 to see its effect. Here we go. Congratulations, you've completed the basic combat tutorial. Whey! So, there you go. There's actually quite a bit to this already. That's just the basic combat. Let's go into the next tutorial. Combat Advanced. Welcome to the Advanced Combat tutorial. Let's get started. Your flagship is still the same Hammerhead, but the point defense lasers have been swapped out for ion cannons. More on those later. We've already gone over the basics of using weapons in the previous tutorial. Now let's take a look at picking the right weapon for the job. You see, I'm having to learn this. There is a lot to this game, and I know there is. So I'd rather go through the tutorial first. Yeah, we do have a ship with a sharp with frickin' lasers on its head. Not now, but we did. Okay, each weapon type deals a damage or particular damage type. Kinetic damage deals 200% to shields, but only 50% to armor. Since the enemy ship has its shields up, let's start by firing off some sabot missiles at it. They're extremely effective at bringing down shields. Right. Okay. Here we go. Great work. With the shields down and an overload in progress, the enemy ship is vulnerable. The next step is bring down its armor. High explosive damage deals 200% to armor, but only 50% to shields. Switch to your assault chain guns and punch through the armor. To break through faster, focus your fire on one spot. Here we go. So we have to go... Oh, there we go. We've already done this. Oh, excellent. That's the enemy ship is taking hull damage now. Let's finish it off. Right. Let's blow up some more stuff because I want to. Oh no. My flux was over capacity. Be careful, when a ship is disabled, the explosion deals damage, and all nearby ships except for fighters. Make sure you're far enough away to avoid damage. About a ship's length should be enough. Look at my flux! I tell you what, let's vent some flux. We need to get rid of our flux. There we go. Boom! Wow, we turned that into a hot slag of metal. There are 2 damage types we haven't looked at yet. Fragmentation damage deals only 25% to armor and shields, but usually costs little flux, and has a higher base DPS value, making it effective versus exposed, hull or lightly armored, unshielded targets like missiles and fighters. Damage deals 100%. Energy damage deals 100% of its listed damage to everything. Oh, okay, so energy damage does it all. Okay. Some weapons also deal EMP damage in addition to their normal damage type. EMP damage does not affect shields, armor, or hull, but it can quickly disable enemy weapons and engines. Your iron cannons deal a lot of EMP damage and little else. Switch the iron cannons and disable some of the weapons on the Enforcer. Quick, let's disable it all! Excellent, now maneuver behind the enemy ship to disable its engines. There we go. Oh. Oh, 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 wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Come on. This is typical, this is typical. The whole... Okay. Flame out! That ship is now a sitting duck. It won't be able to maneuver at all until the engines are back online. Right. Are we actually destroying this? Non-EMP weapons also disable engines and weapons, but EMP weapons bypass armor and get the job done faster. Right. Let's take another look at shields. Turn on your shields and sit tight for a moment. You'll be attacked with beam weapons. Oh my lord! As you can see, your ship is not building up any flux, despite the shields being under fire. Right? This is because beam weapons generate soft flux when hitting shields. This may make them seem weak, but remember that this flux still needs to be dissipated, leaving that much less flux dissipation to power weapons. Beam weapons are also very efficient and need very little flux to fire. No, it does not have multiplayer. It is a single player only. Ships receive an engine boost, a bonus to top speed and maneuverability when their flux level and flux generation are 0. Turning shields on, even without taking any damage, is enough to cancel the bonus. Travel through the nebula in front of your ship, noting how your ship moves faster when the shields are down. Oh yeah. Quite drastically. The engine boost is particularly important for larger ships which have a much lower top speed without it. Right. To maintain the engine boost for a ship with auto-firing weapons, you can press X to hold fire. Carriers will also need to press Z to pull back on their fighters. Okay. I don't have that. Congratulations, you've completed the advanced combat tutorial. It's probably a good idea to complete the fleet command tutorial next. Okay. Yeah, it's like if you like Bannerlord, it's kind of like a space version of Bannerlord. From what everywhere that I've explained it, or that I've seen it being explained, is basically a ship version of Bannerlord. So That's why I'm going through the tutorials. I'm trying to understand it all. Fleet Command. Welcome to the Starsector Fleet Command tutorial. Let's get started. At the start of battle, you can decide what ships to deploy. Recovering after a deployment costs supplies, so you usually don't want to deploy everything. If you only have one ship, it's deployed automatically. To deploy ships, press the reinforcement buttons in the upper right. Since this is the tutorial and supply costs aren't an issue, let's deploy everything. Wow, you could literally deploy everything. 30 out of 227. The maximum battle size is 400 points. Is that 10 ships? Oh, it's deployment points. So each of these are worth like a certain amount of points, and the deployment points total is like 227. Okay. Raptor is lost. He's over 2 hours. He's over 2 hours late for a stream. He's probably all right. You know, stuff happens with him. I know that much. I would imagine if anyone's reached out to him on Discord, I don't have his personal phone number. Bradford might have it. But again, he might be at work, so getting hold of people is a little bit difficult. I'm sure he's fine, though. You know, he probably had a doctor's appointment or something, or some kind of appointment, and it's overrun. Okay, let's deploy. Good, let's create some assignments for our ships to carry out. The first thing we want to do is capture some objectives. Locations especially suited for the deployment of nav buoys, sensor arrays, or comm relays. What? The bonuses these provide are modest, but they add up, especially given if you don't hold them, the enemy will. Left click on the nav buoy and select capture from the list of assignments. Okay. A nearby frigate is automatically assigned to the task. That's what the arrow on the map indicates. Okay. Can we move that around? Right. To pan the view around, right click and drag. Okay, there we go. Or you can move the mouse on the edge of the screen. The command UI by pressing tab. Okay. Creating an assignment costs a command point, but also opens the command channel. Whilst it's open, giving orders is free. But also opens the command channel. Whilst open, giving orders is free. Got you. You can also manually assign a ship to perform a task. Select one of the other frigates. And right-click on the comm relay. An assignment appropriate to your selection and what you right-clicked on was created, in this case another capture. You can also assign specific ships to existing assignments by selecting them and right-clicking them on the assignment. Right. Now that the orders are locked in, let's unpause, press P and wait for your ships to secure the objectives. You can help keep an eye on what each ship is doing by selecting it and clicked on the video feed. I can't. Where's the video feed? Go ahead and try it out. Press the show video feed button. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! Live feed. You can exit the feed at any time by pressing escape. Okay, let's have a look at that one. You can also exit the feed by pressing F. Pressing and holding Q will show you a quick video feed that only lasts for as long as the key is held down. Press Tab to open the command UI if necessary, and don't forget to unpause. The tutorial will resume once both objectives are captured. Okay. Enemy ships in sight. Let's give a couple of orders to make the battle go smoothly for your side. The enemy cruiser is tough, but relatively harmless. We'd like our ships to focus on the more dangerous enemy first. Select the cruiser. Okay. And select avoid from the list of available assignments. Good. Now let's order our ships to focus on the enemy destroyer. It's the only target left, so they'll naturally do that anyway, but giving an eliminate order will also make them more aggressive. Select the destroyer. Eliminate. All the arrows. Good. Some of the ships in your fleet will now engage the enemy destroyer, and the rest will try to hold the objective, with all avoiding the enemy cruiser. Right. You might have noticed that you're not directly controlling a ship at the moment. This can happen if you don't deploy your flagship or if your flagship is destroyed. Ah. Let's transfer command to the Hammerhead so that you can pilot it yourself and play out the rest of the battle. Select the Hammerhead. And press the transfer command. Congratulations, you completed the command tutorial. What happened? Do we beat them already? Feel free to experiment with other assignments and explore the tactical options and see if you can win this battle. Right. You can also press escape to leave the tutorial. Right. Okay. Well, let's do this. There they are. Whoops. I guess this is how combat's gonna go, so I might as well get used to it. Quick, put up your shields! We've almost overloaded them, sir! Whoa! Now we're chasing after the other one. Oh, there he is. Oh, really? Wait a minute. I forgot to put my shields up. No, that wasn't it, was it? It was tab. There we go. Attack! 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 Oh no, I'm taking damage! My flux! My flux! Or there's going to be a lot to get used to. Oh, look at the damage. I got a lot of damage on that. All right. Last tutorial, I think it is. Oh, no, that's it. That's the last of it. Okay, so here we go. New game. So now we get to pick our character and what he looks like. They're all very, do we see any kind of space Viking here? Thank you very much, Gaming Ham, for the 99 pence. I was totally fluxed out. Yeah. There's going to be there's definitely going to be a learning curve to this game, for sure. I would imagine I'll be saving often. I don't want to be that guy. I mean, he looks like a pirate. Arr! Arr, Debris! Shiver me timbers! Arr! He actually looks like probably the most hilarious. Yeah, I actually like the look of him. He's kind of funny. Arr! I be a space buccaneer. And of course we will name ourselves. There we go. That all looks good. Continue. Your most recent occupation was as... Okay. A bounty hunter, a scavenger, an explorer, a mercenary, a freelancer. How do we want to play this? A scavenger is an ungainly vessel with an excellent capacity for carrying cargo, fuel, and crew. Its combat ability is limited, but not to be discounted. Designed to operate on the fringes of civilization, this freighter is quite capable of defending itself. Okay, so that would be an interesting thing. The bounty hunter would be... you get a wolf-class frigate, which is actually pretty good. It's a sleek and deadly combat frigate with middling logistical stats. Best used near civilizations or with the support of other ships with a better capacity for carrying fuel and supplies. I like the idea of a scavenger personally, but I'm leaning towards that. Explorer tanker for increased fuel capacity and exploration range and sufficient cargo capacity to carry the salvage back to the core worlds. A mercenary leading a small force from aboard a Hammerhead class destroyer, fast to start. Geared towards bounty hunting. Includes a small tanker to extend its operating range somewhat. Nah. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the scavenger. In addition, your fleet includes a Kite-class shuttle under the command of an experienced subordinate, a Shepherd-class drone tender with a cargo of heavy machinery. Ooh. Well, that sounds good because then we get somebody good. We get an experienced subordinate. Yeah, because we don't need that. I think we'll do the kite. You select a campaign difficulty level. Easy is recommended. Yeah. Start with tutorial. Start with a tutorial mission that includes the high-level campaign mechanics and active abilities. Yep, let's do it. Welcome to the sector. Your fleet is in the middle of nowhere and critically low on supplies. If you don't acquire more supplies, your fleet will suffer through a slow but ultimately fatal decline. You decide to continue. Unfortunately, there is a debris field nearby. Move up into it and activate your scavenge ability to search it for useful cargo. Scavenging requires heavy machinery, but it's some in your cargo holds. Make sure to take all of the supplies and any other valuable cargoes, but feel free to leave the cheap and bulky metals behind. To get your fleet moving, click on an empty space in the direction you want to move. Oh, there's the debris field. Okay. So what now? We just press scavenge? 6 to start scavenging. Your fleet assumes a stable orbit relative to the debris field. The field appears stable and will not likely drift apart anytime soon. Long-range scans indicate it's likely something of value could be found inside. There are indications that what salvage is to be had may not be easy to get to, and there's significant risk involved in running a salvage operation. You decide to assess. Current machinery. Scavenging effectiveness, 24%. Debris field density, you begin to... Yeah, we need to begin to do it. Oh, there we go. We got some stuff. Supplies, yes. Fuel, heavy machinery, and missiles. Oh, metals. Take all. Continue. Can we do it again? Press F5 to quick save and advance the tutorial. A pirate fleet is approaching. First you'll spot it as a sensor contact and then an unidentified fleet, and then when it gets very close you'll see its true colours. Don't worry, the pirate ship is a shoddy rust bucket, and if you do lose you can press F9 to quick reload. Okay. Even so, combat can be expensive, especially if there's no bounty on the enemy you fight. Deploying ships into battle reduces their combat readiness, and recovering CR consumes supplies. Battle damage can cost even more on supplies to repair. Okay, so it's very much... Okay. Even so, however, fighting is often necessary to survive. Wait for the pirate fleet to approach and then defeat them. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Pirate ship maneuvers to prevent you from disengaging easily. It does not appear to be certain of your identity. Any hostilities will have a reduced impact on your reputation. Open a comm link. Did their hegemony send you to do this errand for them? Come to collect a bill. Cut the comm link. Attempt to disengage. Oh no, look. It's already done that. Okay, we'll move into engage. The opposing fleet moves into join battle. Transfer command. Select flagship. We do not want that. We want the Green Moon. There I am. ISS Green Moon. Here we go. Is it loading? You can select which ships to deploy at the beginning of each battle and deploy reinforcements as the battle goes on. Deploying a ship reduces its combat readiness by a fixed amount. In addition, ships will begin to gradually lose combat readiness after their peak readiness runs out. Recovering combat readiness takes time and consumes valuable supplies. Okay. We're going to deploy me. Where's the vessel? Where is it? I can't even see where it's at. Search and destroy. Actually, we don't need to do this, do we? There we go. There they are. Shields up! Oh no! We fluxed ourselves. We've almost got him! We fluxed him! Oh. Your forces were able to gain a complete victory in the last engagement. Okay, so this is interesting. So, you basically need to push in and pull out. Push in, pull out. Push in, pull out. You want to push in, do your attack, like do an attack run, and then you want to run away quickly so that your flux can dissipate. So you can get rid of your flux. Because we don't want any flux. I'm so gonna mess this up at some point. Too much talk about flux. Ooh, pick through the wreckage and we found some stuff. What did we get? A thumper. A rotary cannon with the generous engineering specifications which provide for a great ease of operation and reliability. Weapons officers across the professional navies of the sector. Meanwhile, the curse the thumper for rewarding poor maintenance habits. Okay. Oh, it's fragmentation. Medium ballistic. Metals, heavy machinery, and fuel. We will take all, thank you. Warning, you're taking more salvage than the fleet has the capacity to carry. This will result in greatly diminished daily supply consumption and a reduced travel speed. It is recommended that you take less salvage or head for a nearby station to sell off the excess. Okay. So I'm overweight. Cargo capacity. The total cargo capacity of your fleet is 180. The fleet's cargo is using 140 of the capacity. Ah, we're fine. This is fine. Burn level. Maximum burn level 9. Personnel capacity. Cargo. What's that? Fuel capacity. Excellent. Supply use. The supply is carrying 50 supplies and you requires 4.7 per day. Fleet-wide combat readiness. Okay, that's cool. Confirm and continue. Here we go. Your fleet supply consumption has just gone up. Recovering combat readiness used to deploy ships into combat costs supplies, as does repairing battle damage. To reduce supply usage, repairs and CR recovery on ships can be suspended from the fleet screen. I mean, I'm okay with that. Resume all repairs. Do it. Do it. Do it! Press F5 to quick save. And wait a minute. Can we actually search the debris field? No. Alright. Quick save! You've gained a level. You gain 1 skill point with each level up and on an additional point at the start of the campaign. You also gain story points as you gain experience. These can be used to take exceptional actions to make your own story in a way. The tutorial will introduce these a little bit more later. Skill points are used to learn skills. Skills are arranged in 4 aptitudes: combat, leadership, technology, and industry. Each aptitude is a number of tiers. You advance to the higher tiers by picking skills from the lower ones. Skills that affect your piloted ship, all combat skills, and a few skills in other aptitudes can be made elite at the cost of a story point. The maximum level you can reach is 15. Press C to open the character tab and consider your options. You don't have to actually spend the points now if you don't want to. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh. Skill points, whoop whoop. Okay, let's have a look at some of these. So we got sings with you when you push the mix just right, like humming. You get plus 50 maneuverability and plus 10% top speed. 60-second peak operating time. 25% combat readiness degradation rate after peak performance runs out. Plus 15% maximum combat readiness. Minus 25% armor damage taken. That's good. Minus 50% weapon and engine damage taken. And a hull mod, heavy armor, increases armor and reduces maneuverability. Damage control. Damage. 25% less hull damage taken. 50% crew loss due to hull damage in combat. 50% faster in combat weapon and engine repairs. Field modulation. Have a talent for what I think it was called. So minus 15% damage taken by shields. Minus 25% flux generated by active phase cloak. Stabilized shield reduces flux upkeep for shields. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Point defense, plus 50% damage to fighters, plus 50% damage to missiles. Excellent. Plus 10% damage to destroyers, plus 15% damage to cruisers, plus 20% damage to critical ships. Wow, there's a lot of skills here. Ballistic mastery, 10% extra damage. Damage. I don't think we can take that. Yeah, requires foot. So we have all these skills. Wait a minute. So, okay, we can't take these ones yet. Because we have to have 4 of these. And so here is the leadership. Tactical drills, plus 5% weapon damage for combat ships. 6% to nav rating. Hey there, Schwinn. 3% to destroyers, 1% for larger ships, plus 50% command points recovery rate. Wolfpack tactics. Plus 20% damage to ships larger than frigates if frigate. Plus 10% damage to capital ships and cruisers if destroyer. Plus 50% seconds peak operating time. Plus 15% combat readiness. That's pretty cool. So some of these look like they stack. 50% fighter replacement rate. So maximum 8 or less fighter bays in your level. Wow. Fighter uplink. You just get better crew and better top speed and stuff. Technology. Navigation. 30% terrain movement penalty from all applicable terrain. Plus 1 maximum burn level. Increase the burn bonus of the sustained burn ability by 1. Ability transverse jump into a system through a nascent gravity well or directly into hyperspace. So I've heard that this one is a good one because you don't need to fly to a gate. You can just fly into hyperspace wherever you go. Sensors. 25% detected at range. 25% sensor range. Plus 3 to burn level, of which the fleet is considered to be moving slowly. Hull mod increases hull sensor range. Ability neutrino detector. Okay. And then we have bulk transport plus 50% cargo capacity. Wow. That's pretty cool. Salvaging plus 50% resources but not rare items such as blueprints. And then the last one, field repairs. So the repair rate outside of combat is better. And hull and armor damage taken repaired after combat ends. Wow. So there's a lot to pick from here. So having better shields is good, and I think that one might be good. All of these are pretty good, but they look like they stack to do with things on here, so I think we're going to do the navigation. There we go. We'll do that one for now. And how do we get out of this menu? Is it the C? Escape? There it is. Shortly after dispatching the pirates, you receive a tight beam communication from the system's main inhabited world, Ankara. The message is brief and asks you to travel there and contact the station commander, or as soon as possible. Let's land a course for Ankara. You don't need to do this to travel, but it helps keep track of where you're going and how long it will take to get there. After dismissing this dialogue, press E to open the intel screen to view the details of the message you've just received. Select the message and select on the show on the map. Open the map centered directly on Ankara, then left click and hold the planet and select lay in course. Okay. Continue. You could also press the tab open to open the map and locate Ankara manually. Okay. Once you get to Ankara, open the COM directory to... Okay. So... What? No, wait. It was E, wasn't it? New. Wait, how do we do this? How did we open the, Oh, there it is. Okay, so we click on that. Show on map. There we go. So we click on that. And now we can... It's hot. Uninhabitable. Oh, wait, laying course. There it is. Laying in a course for Ankara. There we go. Now we can exit that. There we go. We're flying. Ankara is pretty far away and it'll take a little while to get there at this rate. The sustained burn ability is useful for long distance travel. Activating it will briefly stop the fleet, reduces acceleration to a minimum, but the maximum burn level will be much higher. A sustained burn can be interrupted by other fleets activating an interdiction pulse. Ho ho ho! Hey there, Ananki. Activate sustained burn to get Ankara more quickly. You can also press and hold shift to speed up more time. How do we activate sustained burn? Oh, press 5 to engage sustained burn. Here we go. The fleet is over fuel capacity, is using an extra 5.5 supplies per day. You're coming up on an asteroid belt. If you go through it at full speed, there's a chance your fleet may be knocked off course. And some of your ships may even suffer damage from asteroid impacts. A slow-moving fleet avoids this danger. Press and hold S to move more slowly until you're through the asteroid belt. The danger, however, is low. However, especially since the belt is thin and you're only going across it, so you could also get away with just going full speed. Well, let's slow down a little bit. Now we can, there we go. Full burn! Your fleet is getting closer to Ankara, which is controlled by the Hegemony, a major military faction in the sector. Whilst in Hegemony space, a fleet is required by law to identify itself by keeping its transponder turned on. This is a view shared by most, though not all, major factions. Turning on the transponder makes your fleet highly visible, and everyone seeing it will know who you are, unlike that pirate fleet you fought earlier, which had to be very close to positively identify. Keeping your transponder on is a crippling disadvantage in hostile space, but as we're getting closer to port and we'd like to dock there, it's a good idea to turn it on. Activate the transponder before getting closer to Ankara, both to avoid unwanted attention from patrols and to receive docking clearance. Since turning it on and off has major consequences, it requires a double tap to turn on or off. Once to prime and once more to confirm. You decide to continue. Press 1 twice to turn on the transponder on. And we crashed into it. Boom! Fleet approaches Ankara. Your fleet transmits identification codes via the transponder that you are soon granted docking clearance. Open the comm directory. Abigail Orr. Announces and you transmit the comms ID and wait for the system to establish a connection. Your connection request is accepted surprisingly quickly, given that a citizen has many responsibilities. Ah, you've come. Excellent. As you're well aware recently, well, I suppose we can skip that part. I could use a refresher on recent events. A team from the Galatia Academy has been running experiments on the dormant gate in this system, trying to connect it back to the domain's gate network. Promising experiments, or so they thought, until an energy pulse we expected would get a response from the gate, destabilize the jump points leading into the system, cutting us off from the rest of the sector. It's rather like how the sector is cut off from the domain. Writ small, the stars have a sense of irony, do they not? You decide to continue. The miners of Derinkayu Station, which is also located in this system and was operating near a subsistence level, were hit the hardest. They've turned to piracy, intercepting one of the last food shipments to come in out of desperation, no doubt, but there were deaths and they put themselves well outside the law. Their leaders know that if the jump points are stabilized and the system is once again part of the sector, they can look forward to life sentence on a penal colony at an absolute best. Alright, now where do I fit in? The miners turned pirate guarding the jump points, preventing us from gathering recent readings and coming up with a way to stabilize them. We do have a security detachment that could handle their forces, but they're tied up defending Ankara. The pirates are too much for you to take on, but fortunately, you don't have to. We've got an agent on Derinkayu Station who was able to gain access to recent sensor readings from the ships guarding the jump points, but they have not been able to get to a long-range comm relay to send the data to us. That's where you come in. Head to Derinkayu and receive the data from our agent, and then return here. What's in it for me? A mercenary. Some credits, naturally, but with along the way, and if all goes to plan, we will be able to reconnect with the rest of the sector. Such it is. What's the plan? First off, make sure to turn off your transponder once you undock. I've instructed the security detachment not to give you any trouble about that. If you're lucky, the pirates may even think that you're one of their own and let you approach Derinkayu without any trouble. Still, if it makes sense to go dark as you get closer, to make sure they can't get too good a reading on your fleet, you can also approach along the asteroid belt. That will give you almost perfect cover as long as you're moving slowly. And if they do notice me, then you're in trouble. Activate emergency burn to get out of there, lose them and come back around to try it again. Don't e-burn unless you really need to. It's hard on the ships and it will cost you more supplies to recover from. Eats up a good chunk of fuel too. Very well. Excellent. Thank you for being willing to help. Come back when you've got the data. Good luck. Okay. Trade goods or hire crew, buy or sell ships or refit. Let's have a look. Shift, click, and hold to drag a selected quantity. Oh! Wow, there's a lot. Left click to pick up a stack. Shift, click to pick up items from a stack one at a time. Shift, click, and hold. Then drag to pick up... Oh, man. Control, click to transfer an entire stack without picking it up. Okay. We don't want to sell the whole stack. How do we sell part of it? Ah. We'll sell some fuel. And metals. Thumper, common. Interesting. So you got all resources. Ship weapons. A mining blast or a heavy mortar. Hammer barrage. Annihilator rocket launcher. I'll get this, Rob. I was looking at the wiki earlier. I think it was last night or today. Can't remember. There's actually a ship called the Harbinger. Broadsword, low-tech, light machine gun. Hammer class torpedoes. How much do they cost? I didn't see. 150 per unit? Wow. We've got a lot of money. Defenses. Oh, okay. Well, let's confirm. What have we got in the black market? High tech. Oh, man, there's a lot. Wow, 12,000. What is this? Extremely fast, well-armed. I guess it's a ship. Broadsword, low-tech. That's a point defense laser, I think. A mining pod. Okay, we're just going to ignore this. There we go. Converted fighter bay. Interesting. Okay. Now how do we go back? Ah, here we go. Leave. Map. Okay, there we go. So we got to go here. Laying course. And I think we are good to go. We need to get rid of the transport. There we go. We're going in directly. Oh! The pirate fleet maneuvers to prevent you from disengaging either. It does not appear to be certain of your identity. Any hostilities will have a reduced disengage. Harass your ships as they retreat, causing much disruption, but ultimately do not force a battle. Oh, excellent. Leave. We made it! Hey Mark, I'm just literally starting up. It's not bad so far. It is complicated. There's going to be a lot to so yeah, it's complicated, but it'll be good. Okay, we have to speak to this dude. You connect to the local com directory and browse the public and otherwise known listings. You transmit the comms ID and wait for the system to establish connection. You connect to the agent special comms ID and exchange passphrases to verify each other's identities. The agent then transmits a data file with recent raw sensor readings of the unstable jump points. Cut the comm link. Trade goods or hire crew or buy or sell ships or refit. Ooh, let's have a look and see what ships they got here. A Hound, a combat freighter, a Hound P, CBT. Does that say CBT to freighter? Wow. A CBT freighter. Interesting. Tanker there. Consider your military options. Let's leave. Some of the ships in your fleet are at low combat readiness, below 40%. Their weapon systems and engines are likely to suffer malfunctions and become temporarily disabled, making them less capable in combat. It is recommended that you let these ships recover before using them in combat. Ships regain and friendly stations up are a quick way to do so and effect repairs as well as hire additional crew if needed. You can check the combatness there. Okay. So you are low. So what does this mean? Resume all repairs? Oh, we're saving. Because we need to get out of here. Disengage. I don't understand how to do this. Some of your ships are at dangerously low combat readiness, below 20. So deploying these ships in combat. So how do I let these ships recover over time and friendly stations up are a quick way to do so and effect repairs as well as hire on crew? You can check. I mean, I know it's awful, but what can I do? Ah, here we go. Mothball. So I don't understand the combat readiness. Press F1 for more information. Okay, so how do I increase it? I'm confused by that. How do we... How do we tell her to get ready or to have rest? It's not looking good, is it? Let's just get out of here. Still chasing me. Your fleet is running low on supplies. If it runs out of supplies, all repairs will stop and ships will start to lose combat readiness over time. After more than a couple of days without supplies, the fleet begins to run the risk of accidents that range from minor, such as the loss of some cargo, to critical, losing a ship. It is recommended that you acquire more supplies as quickly as possible. To reduce supply consumption, you can suspend any ongoing ship repairs. A last resort way to get more supplies is to scuttle one of your ships. Is that the problem? Suspend all repairs? Okay, halted. So they're all halted now. Okay. Okay, that's what does it. Okay, maybe that's what it was that I was doing. I made everyone repair. Whoops. Oh, there's a gate here. How do I scavenge? Your fleet assumes a stable orbit relative to the thing, and we're accessing to crew machinery. Whatever, begin salvage operations. An accident during the operation will result in the loss of 1 crew and 4 heavy machinery. We will take all of the things. Okay, so we lost some crew. Boo! Okay, here we go. So now we can... Let's go to the map. Laying course. There we go. Transponder on. Your fleet is over fuel capacity. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Open the comm directory. We did the mission. You have the data, well done. There's a brief wait as you transmit the data file. Now, whilst the system is running a preliminary analysis of the data, I believe you're due a reward. Improved by 2, but Abigail or improved by 4. Neutral. Still neutral. You decide, is there a problem? Yes, the system estimates it would take about a cycle to analyze the data and come up with a stabilization or algorithm. Normally by then the data would be out of date and any algorithm based on it meaningless. If we had an AI core on hand, we could analyze the data more quickly. Fortunately, there is a survey probe somewhere in the system, one left over from the initial exploration of the sector from the domain. You should have at least one AI core serving its brain. Where is it and why hasn't it been salvaged before? To answer your second question, domain artifacts are usually protected by automated defenses and they still function to this day, and this probe is no exception. And the hegemony, I never know how to pronounce that, generally forbids civilian interference with the domain artifacts for the sake of public safety, of course. Desperate times, however. Continue. Somewhere beyond the orbit of Pontus. Get there, then head out beyond the asteroid belt and use an active sensor burst. You should at the very least get a sensor contact with the probe. Head towards it, perform the salvage and bring it back an AI core. Once there's a gas giant in the outer system. To see its name on the map, you might have to turn off the inhabited option in the map filter. See what I can do. Actually, don't we have to... Hang on. Trade goods or hire crew. Let's get some more supplies. We don't want the whole stack. Oh, okay, I've got the credits. Wait, that's... No, I bought that. That doesn't seem right. I think we're okay for supplies. You stopped that hacking and coughing? Sorry. I want to have a look at some of these different ships here. Buy or sell ships, F. Oh, it's an oil tanker. Black market? Ooh. A destroyer, a centurion, a shepherd, a mud skipper, a combat freighter. Could actually buy them now. With that money. However, we want to go kind of legal. Okay, so we need to get to Pontius or whatever it's called. Ah. There it is, Pontius. Lay in course. I love the way that they say it's at over fuel capacity. Oh, I am. Oh, there's, wow, you can establish colonies? What's that? My apologies, Captain. The Academy is closed during the crisis. So you're the freelancer my CAO on got to help us out. He relaxed his tone somewhat. I'm Lieutenant Caliban Tsinka. We're carrying out the investigation onto who screwed up here, and whilst you take care of the problem out there, I wish you luck, Captain, because if you don't solve this, it's going to get ugly. Now, I think we just got to go this way. What? Did we just get damaged? Oh, look, there's a... I'm worried by that. There it is. We found the probe. Your fleet approaches the Dominion era probe left by from an initial domain exploration. Pitted by small impacts, the probe's hull displays iridescence typical of fearsome radiation scarring, though the probe's manufacture could well date to 1,000 cycles ago. Explore. Automated defenses. Pitted by small impacts, the probe's hull displays iridescence typical of fearsome... Oh yeah, as your flight moves in closer, several energy signatures. Engage the automated sensors. Continue. Deploy. Now what? Shields up. Oh no, they're... Oh my, no, 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 no. They're gonna hit me from behind, no. You know what I forgot to do, don't you guys? Okay, we're gonna move her. Ow. Ow. No, we're getting raped. No! This is nightmare. The missiles... Oh my... We're gonna lose this. I literally can't control this thing. Come on. Well, I got lucky there. That was luck more than anything. Oh, I got mullered. I got absolutely mullered. 2 crew and no Marines were lost during the last engagement. Your forces were able to gain a complete victory in the last engagement and pick through the wreckage. That was not good. Swarm SRM launcher. Oh, that was rough. Okay, so we don't need all this fuel. That's a problem. So we'll just leave that behind. Man. There we go. We should be all right now. You gained 3,000 experience. Begin salvage operations, please. Ooh, volatiles. That sounds like fun. Gamma core. That sounds like fun. Machinery. We don't need any fuel. And we'll definitely take supplies. Oh, we are overweight. Well, gosh darn it. How much does this weigh? Okay, so it's got to be the metals. I think, didn't they say that the metals are the problem? Okay, so we don't want all of them. You can't wish list. Oh, Mountain Blade in spaces generally. Yeah, yeah. You can't wish list it. It's not on Steam, by the way. It's actually on. It's called Starsector, and you're gonna have to buy it individually. It's not through Steam or anything like that. It's single player, but it seems pretty good fun so far. I'm enjoying it. Okay, what is all this? Cargo pods. Oh, that's all the stuff, isn't it, that I've just ejected? Okay. Okay, I get it. We'll examine the pod contents and... no, we don't want it. Okay, so now we've got to go back to... Gotta go back to my roots, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like RimWorld. Like a cross between this, RimWorld, and... what's the other? Yeah, Mountain Banner. Sustain burn. Getting near the system, so... Transponder on. Oop. Okay, open the com directory. Gained 8,000. Solid work. I'll get my technicians working on this right away. In the meantime, this should cover your expenses, hopefully with a good amount left over. So we gained more relationship with the hegemony. I'll send you the stabilization algorithm and the core works it. Blah, blah, blah. Matter of running it until your fleet's drive interacting with the jump point. However, there's still the matter of the miners guarding both jump points out of the system. Well, it's all relative. Our security detachment could handle them easily, but as I mentioned, it's tied down defending Ankara. Your fleet, on the other hand, you might be able to handle them with some stellar piloting and a bit of luck, but it's best not to take such chances, especially when there's an alternative. There's a ship graveyard around Tetra. Ships that were deemed not worth the effort to restore, awaiting bulk transit to one of the shipbreaking facilities elsewhere. Now, they'll serve our needs, go there and recover all the ships you can. And break the ones you can't for supplies. Make sure to bring enough crew to operate the recovered ships. Perhaps an extra 100 or so will do. You'll need to transport them to somehow too. Here, take this mud skipper transport. Consider it part of your reward. Wow, so we gained a transport. And we get thank you. I'll return the ships. So now we've got to go and get some ships. We need to hire crew though. She said about 100. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this. There we go. Wait, I thought she said she'd taken that. Ship weapons. Hammer barrage. I really need to look at my ship. How do I look at my ship? Oh, refit. Here we go. I guess I can't do that right here. Oh, okay. We have to confirm this first, probably. Now I can refit. When refitting a ship while docked to the space station, you can mount both the weapons in your cargo hold and the ones available for purchase at the station. Undoing the changes to the ship's loadout by simply unmounting the purchased weapons will refund the credits used, but only if you haven't navigated away from the refit screen. So we have an ion cannon, a light assault gun, and a dual autocannon. Flux distributor, we've got 4. So we're at a maximum of 55 points. What was that cannon, the other one that we were given? Short range missile launcher. Torpedo. That's the one. A thumper. Common. Is it good? How can we view the stats? Okay, I'm very confused by this. This is something I'm probably going to have to learn, isn't it? Ah, here we go. So you could change that to that. A rapid fire weapon that is especially devastating to missiles and fighters at point blank range. Accuracy degrades sharply. So each point has its own thing. So that ion cannon. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Now we can actually increase stuff. So right now we've got a point defense Vulcan cannon. I wonder why we can't fit it on the other one. Maybe that one's illegal? I don't know. Oh, I know what I definitely need to do. I know one thing that I do need to do. I need to escape out of this. Repair your ships. I definitely need to do that. Your fleet undergoes full repairs and restored to a maximum combat readiness at the score of, at the cost of 2 supplies. Perfect. So what have we got to go? We've got to go to this dockyard somewhere over. There it is, Tetra. Laying course to Tetra. Aye, aye, Captain. Is it me that finds it kind of irksome that they don't... Oh my lord, derelict ship, derelict ship, derelict ship, derelict ship. This system is cut off from hyperspace. There's loads of derelict ships. Tarsus ship. Was there anything in particular that she wanted us to pick up? Oh, hammerhead. That's good. Consider ship recovery. Select ships to recover. Okay, let's do it. Oh, here we go. $46 to recovered ships over time. Oh, we should be alright. That's a good ship. Mark II class, let's have a look at this one. Begin. Oh look, resource recovery effectiveness. There we go. Begin salvage operations. That'll do. As we just used up a bunch of resources. Yeah, we're up to it. We need lots now. Lots of resources. And fuel as well. Light carrier? You can use... Oh, this ship is not easily recoverable, but it would be very useful in the upcoming fight against the minor forces guarding the jump point. You can use the story point to make a ship recoverable. To do this now by selecting the appropriate option after exploring the derelict. Okay. A derelict Condor class light carrier drifting through space. It is battered though through determining is recovered or not will require... Okay, well, should we do it? Do you think we should go for this light carrier and use the story point? Because it sounds like we only get very few of them. Yeah, Cosmoteer was pretty good fun when I played the demo for it. Alright, let's explore it. Consider whether special measures might be taken. Sometime later, you hear back from your chief engineer who mumbles something about a miracle worker to someone off screen before noticing you picked up the call. Commander, looks like we might be able to pull this off, though I'd say you're not going to find what I'm going to do in any manual, and it wouldn't pass in any inspection, but then again, we're not in the hegemony fleet. It'll fly, though. Take a look at the chief's report and make a decision. I think we should do it. Used one story point, gained a ton of experience. Now we've got a carrier. Your fleet does not have enough personnel to fully crew all of your ships. This results in reduced combat readiness and combat readiness recovery for the affected ships. You can concentrate the available crew on specific ships by mothballing some ships. It is recommended that you hire more of a crew at a nearby space station as soon as possible. Yeah, we'll dismiss that because we already know. Yep, alright, dismiss it. Okay, we're going to explore that. No, I don't want to recover that. I want to... There. Begin salvage operations. There we go. Ooh, we got some stuff. Take all. Explore. Begin salvage operations. We got quite a fleet here. Cargo pods. That's what I should have done. We need a tanker. Explore. Not now. And we are going to take all of this. What's that? A Vulcan cannon. A frigate. No, we'll leave. Begin salvage operations. Oh, it's a frigate. Okay, I get it. Not now. We're just gonna leave, I think. Let's head back here later. There's a chance that we could do this later. All right. Oh no! Asteroid impact. We were going too fast. It's very difficult. Set speed. Okay, let's bring up the map. We're going to Ankara, laying course. Did I forget to leave my transponder on? I did. How silly of me. There we go. Oh, really? They're launching Artemis soon? Artemis 1? When is that happening? Open the comms directory. What, tonight? Oh, wow. I might have to stay up with that. Abigail Orr. A bunch of rust buckets, aren't they? Put some weapons on them and get a proper refit down and put some dedicated crew. They'll do all right. It's no worse than what the pirates have got at any rate. Speaking of weapons, yeah, I was just about to talk to you about that. Not much to buy on the open market, but we have some stores. I've already ordered a local storage space to be assigned to you, and some suitable weapons transferred there, along with enough supplies to speedily bring the new ships back to full combat readiness. Use them to outfit your new ships and make sure you've got enough crew for a full complement on every ship, and then break the rogue miner defenses at the inner jump point. Once this conversation is over, press R to open the refit screen. After selecting a specific ship, you can press V to auto-fit. Pick a desired loadout and the ship will be automatically refitted to match it, using what weapons are available. In addition, you now have access to local storage at Ankara, and some weapons and supplies have been placed there. To access it, click on the storage button in the trade screen. Okay, awesome. Correct, these cores seem like they can work miracles sometimes. Let me transmit the results. Good luck to you. If you fail, well then we'll have to send the security force to do the job, and then it could get very messy. Ooh. It's good to know you're already working on a plan B. Come now, it's not so grim. I have every expectation you'll succeed or I wouldn't send you. But it's my responsibility as commander to plan for every eventuality and not rely on a miraculous saber. Now, about those miners. The two fleets guarding the jump point will aid each other if you engage one when the other is nearby. So it'll be an easier fight if you manage to separate them first. If you can't, it should still be a fight you can win though. Copy that, I'll be back here when the job's done. So we need to refit. Actually, let's hire some crew. This tutorial teach you some good basics. Yeah, it's been a pretty good tutorial actually. I mean, this game's been in development for 10 years by a single developer, from what I'm gathering, and you could launch the game now if you wanted to. But I get the feeling that he's just one of these people that he's a perfectionist. He's like me, and he just wants to, you know. Okay, so how much crew do we need? We need a minimum number of... So, number of crew in the free and the number needed to meet the minimum requirements on all crew. So we need all of this. Okay, so I went overboard. Not that many. He does want to release it on Steam when it's done. Good, good. We need more things on Steam. More on Steam. There we go. We'll confirm that. There we go. Now everyone's got a good full crew complement. What is this? Fuel capacity? Okay, so our fuel capacity is a bit down. Personnel capacity out of 430, we got 250. Oh, it's a 201 skeleton crew. Okay, so we really need more than that. Let's put another... Let's get that up to 300. Wow. There we go. We got 0 Marines. Note that you haven't actually played the game. Yeah, it looks pretty good so far. You have a good couple of 100 hours in it? Wow. Okay, let's confirm that. So there are some little things that I'm confused about. So we need... Okay, so we're using 1.1 a day and we've got 71. Wow, we used up most of our credits on that. That's crazy. Crew's expensive. Wait, can I afford that? No. Yeah, that is a high tax. That's crazy. And we complain about taxes here. Black market. Can we sell this? 10,000. Is it worth selling these gamma cores? There you go, Pi. As you've... there you go, Pi. Now I've got someone who's actually played the game. This gamma core didn't get sold by the thing. Okay, so that's probably upgraded, so let's sell that. I don't even know what this is. Volatiles? Anyway, I've got to be careful with my money because I've got to go to refit. So click on this one. Let's do the light support carrier. Let's do this. Now, what was it? Auto fit V. Do we want attack, strike, or support? Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know, Pi. But yeah, right now, yeah, I'm nowhere near that stage. So at least I don't think so. So it looks like attack is more heavy fighters, and these ones are more bombers. And the support, I'm guessing, is more interceptor. I guess it's more for defense. But as we're going on the attack, maybe we're better off doing that. I feel like the strike feels like the worst for this particular mission. This is going to be an interesting game over time for sure. I think I'm going to go with the attack. So that costs 9,000 credits to do that. Wow. Okay, so how do we know then with this one? This one's a light. So this one is a light ISS Condor destroyer class light support carrier. So I'm guessing I'm better off with support. Is there a way of telling that? Okay, there is a difference in price. I would consider turning off buy from station IRRC because that will stop it from auto buying items from the store. Where can I use that? Oh, buy ordnance from market. Then I think that it's not going to buy anything. Alright, catch you later, Mr. Marauder. Yeah, it's pretty deep. It's deep. Oh, you can auto-fit from storage, and then... So at the moment, that's going to cost nothing. So confirm that. Do you think I should be picking support? What is a good one for this particular craft? Light support carrier, or am I better off going full on attack? That's where I'm a little bit confused, because you mentioned about the whole light support, you know, good for things. Support is good if you don't want a light carrier brawling. Okay. We'll do that then. Confirm it. So what did it put on it? So what am I missing now? Welcome back, Rob. So this one here is going to be, you know, auto-fit it to in your face. I'm going to smash you up. So that's probably going to be that one. So that cost me nothing to do as well. That'd be your up in your face overdriven. Okay, so now we've done that. So how do I now fit the extra bits on there? How do I fit the... Oh, it already has. So I've got a broadsword heavy fighter and a piranha bomber on there. Is that what's happening? And all this stuff needs to be repaired. Is that what I'm guessing is happening here? Hey there, Mystic Marauder. Gets confusing with a Mystic Marauder and a Mr. Marauder. It's good, thank you very much. So I think we're good. I think that that's more or less what's just happened. Now I need to quit out of this. Why can't I repair my ships? Wait, what was that? If I see an empty thing on it. The red things are permanent damage to the ship's hull. They can be fixed, but it's really expensive. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that sucks. $40 power grid. Well, then I picked definitely the right one. The red things are permanent damage. They can be fixed. Yeah, they're green, yellow, think blue. They have like a shape, and then it will also show the arc with fire for the weapon. Well, I guess we're ready to commit suicide. What is it? F5 for save. Okay, so we are good to fly and die against this. What's the interdiction pulse? Ooh. What is your captain setup? What, my character? I just picked the navigation. I've actually got another skill point, so I could actually spend it on field modulation. I got absolutely mullered on the drone defense. Oh, you can reassign skills. I'm thinking about probably getting that. Yeah, early on it can be tough, but drones, especially the AI ship, and I mean in-game AI faction, are really dangerous. Yeah, I mean, I noticed that, but they kind of caught me in a crossfire, and there's nothing I could do about it because my ship's really slow. It's a scavenging ship. So having... And it doesn't really have any long-distance weapons. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna... Should I spend my skill point? Is it worth doing it? Or, you know, always spend them when you get them kind of thing? Or... Yeah. Okay. Let's quit out of that for now. We've got to get to wherever we need to. I was pressing the wrong button. Okay, so there we go. Go for that one skill that removes demods. Wait, what? There was a skill that did that? Which one is that? It's in the industry? Post-battle salvage, crew lost in non-combat. It looks like it's probably under level 2. Maximum damage. No, it's not that. Like near the end of that tree? Oh, okay. Oh, all your ships are almost always recoverable. Ships lost in combat, 75%, blah, blah, blah. 5 DPs or lower, chance to avoid demods. Chance to remove 1 demod per month from a randomly selected ship in your fleet. That's the one. So actually it might be worth actually placing one in here. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, DJ. That's really sad. You honestly always rush the industry tree? Okay, well let's do that. I think we'll do that one because it seems like that's very good. I'm gonna get repairs. Like I'm gonna get. Yeah, I should have just. You live and you like. Can you reassign? Does it cost the story point? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? How many story points do you get? Okay, so we gotta go. Here we go. We're ready for the fight. The big fight live. Here we go. Rogue minor force with allies. Move in to engage. I think I'm going to be in the carrier. Let's see if I can go in the carrier. I'm sure it won't be complicated at all. We may as well deploy everything, I'm guessing. Even that mud skipper? Maybe not. Okay. See, how can I, Can you unport? Yeah, you can, can't you? Okay, here we go. So we've got... What is that there? We don't know yet. So we can kind of like go... Take that, dude, on the right. That looks like... Illuminate. Okay. Shepherd class. Okay. I guess we'll unpause it. Your carrier doesn't do anything? Give AR command over? I don't understand. How do I give over AI? Autopilot? Oh yeah, there we go. Is that mine? Was that one of my ships? You know what? Let's get that hound out the way. Okay, we got the hound. Look at this mud skipper, it's just doing nothing. I think we're doing okay. This thing's just trolling this thing. Yeah, we need to... Only got one left. Let's go get him, boys. Should we... I guess we don't need to worry about scavenging. Yeah, that's actually really good. That's actually good, but... Wait, where did it go? It retreated. You chicken! Oh. Disabled or destroyed. The pirate forces maneuver to prevent you from disengaging easily. There or wherever you're... Oh no, here we go. That's from the top. You transfer command. Your forces were victorious in the last engagement. The pirate ship maneuvers to disengage. Pursue them? Or harry their retreat. Reduces the combat readiness of all disengaging ships as if they were deployed into combat. Also slows down your fleet for a while as your forces require time to reorganize after the harassing action. Pursue them. Forces a battle in which the disengaging forces attempt to get away. Hmm. So you don't have a ton of extra supplies, so yeah, I mean, don't. Yeah, let them go. Uh, do we want ship recovery? I guess we can always sell them. Was there anything there worth ship recovering? I've got a few extra crew. See what they dropped. What have we got? So we got a support destroyer. Okay, so we've got 2 Buffalo support destroyers. And a Sad Witch, a standard combat freighter. So the combat freighter is probably not worth it. A Buffalo Mark II. So these are the same, but they look different. Or is it me? Different outfit? Lasting damage, compromised hull, glitch sensor array, degraded life support. And that's got even more wrong with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Peak performance. Damage will change how banged up a ship looks. Okay. Do you think these are worth it? It looks like I'm going to use up a lot of supplies to do this. Crew's not a problem. So that's 14 out of 80. I feel like this one's worth it better because it's less damaged. Or should I just cancel? The Buffalo's like a $500 car. You can get more. Okay, let's cancel it then. No, JLM, I already did that. Okay, we're going to continue. Salvage crews are able to recover a lot of credits. From CPU cores still left in the pick through the wreckage. Here we go. Now we're doing the thing. Take all of the things. Stabilize the jump point. You load the stabilization algorithm into your jump program. The drive field goes through a series of esoteric fluctuations. The resonance gradually cancelling out the instability in the jump point. The jump point should be stable enough to use within a day or so. Leave. Oh, I got him. Rogue Minor Force. The hull integrity. Do you reckon we can get him? Oh no, they're running away. Okay, alright, fine. No, don't go in the asteroid field! You son of a... Is there worth salvaging anything here? Like, is that how it works? Great. Okay, let's just get out of here and go back then. Or is that it? Mission over. Don't need to do anything anymore. Ba 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 ba. Hey, Andrew Tackett. Hope you're doing well. Open the comm directly. Well done! Station Commander R seems a bit giddy with excitement. We actually did it. You just never know with these things. It's such a relief not to be cooped up in this system anymore. Here's your reward. Well earned, and with my gratitude in addition, I've set you up with a monthly stipend from the Galactica Academy. In addition to services rendered, it should run for 3 full cycles. Frankly, they don't have much room to complain right now. Didn't even have to lean on them too hard to get this sorted out. Excellent. Now I expect the authorities at headquarters on Jangala in the Corvus system would like a report. I'll speak to the Commander Decker when you get there. Oh, and make sure to take enough fuel to make the trip. Flying in system as you have been doesn't use fuel, so it's easy to forget that flying in hyperspace does. It's not too far, but with your current fleet, you'll get at least 40 units to get there. Okay. If you do manage to run out of fuel somehow and get stuck in an uninhabited system, that'd be a real feat on the Galactica Corvus route. Tell me that. You can always issue a distress call and always get help to arrive. I'm also declaring a bounty on the remaining rogue miner fleets here. If you like, you can stick around there and help mop them up before going to Corvus. Okay, I'll consider my options. So now we are at a point where we are able to do whatever we want. So how do you make money then? I'm kind of a little bit confused. So do we sell this? Is metals not needed? That's what I feel like. I'm getting a vibe that metals are just to be sold. Oh, at industry? I guess I haven't really found that though. Like when you own a station. Oh, okay. Can you check their shop? Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm looking at the shop now. Okay, so we still got I've still got supplies in storage. Look at that. I will take the supplies. All of them. So this is actually storage that I can use. Is this like a bank? So I can actually get rid of some of this stuff and put it in there. How much do they stack? Okay, they do stack quite a bit. Oh wait, there was something, wasn't there? It was like, was it control and click? All same items stacked infinitely. Ooh. There's also an open boundary tracker on the galactic map, but the tabs are a bit on the confusion. Yeah, I'm guessing this isn't a universal bank. I might actually refit. Let's confirm that. And I might actually refit the green moon. Let's see if we can refit it. Oh, okay. It's standard or standard or standard. So at the moment, these have got broadsword heavy fighters and piranha bombers. There's also an abandoned station you can use in this system, I believe, for free. Ooh. Let's have a look on the map. Let's see where we can explore. So there was Tetra. There was some cargo pods out there. That's right. Can you, doesn't look like you can you? Mining station. Debris field. Glacier Gate. Might have to check that out. There's some pods over there that I just kind of like left. Can you click on the map here? I think I'm flying completely the wrong direction, aren't I? Yeah. I keep on pressing the wrong buttons. It's very frustrating. Here we go. Is there a way you can limit your speed as well? Oh, wait, does that just... Oh, it's on all the time. Oh, I get it now. That's the reason why I've been smashing myself up. Where am I at now? Yeah, I want to go through. There we go. Sustain burn. There we go. Pick up the old cargo pods. I need all that now. Was that all the pod? Oh, okay, well, it was quite a bit anyway. Oh, that's the Academy station. It's an independent. I bet you that's the one that you... Alpha... Pirate Scout. with allies. That's a lot. And of course, when was the last time that I saved? Whoops. Additional XP due to overall battle difficulty. Do you think we're going to win this one? I'm going to let the AI doing it again. Wait. There we go. I need to get in that mode. Oh, they're attacking from behind. Those sneaky. Let's go after the most damaged ones first. I feel like that seems to be a thing. There we go. Unpause it, and away we go. Turn about, and boom, 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 boom. Take it. Where's this guy going? Think of this game sort of like the Expanse TV show, and people on your side will die and you will need repairs, even if it's ridiculously one-sided. Right? No! Why is my carrier just not doing anything much? Oh my lord, they're all up there too. One down, another one down. Let's get him. Why is this ship not? Trying to enable the autopilot. There we go. Oh, this is turning nasty. Whoa! No, the carrier's disabled. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this. It's just running away. What is this thing doing? Oh, this is not good. Okay, let's get out of this one. This one's a nasty one. Break face mode. Look at the hole in this thing. Oh my lord life. I'm gonna lose this so badly. Oh no. It's breaking my face. Yeah, the problem is a load save was a long time ago. That's the problem. That was the problem. The last time I saved was, I don't even know. Like I've only saved once. I think it was before the big pirate battle. Okay, there's a chance. They've got one left. It's going to be painful, but the hammerhead's going to break face. There it goes. Disabled or destroyed. So preliminary reports approximately 130 no Marines were lost during the last engagement. Your forces were able to turn the tables on the pursuing enemy and crush them utterly. After the battle, 26 crew and no Marines were rescued from the life pods and intact compartments in the rack. The salvage chief reports that several ships disabled or destroyed during the battle can be restored to basic functionality. Recovering ships instead of breaking them for salvage will greatly reduce the salvage gain from these ships. What do you think? What do you mean? See what comes up? I mean, that's a lot of damage. I mean, my carrier was there to recover, but it's even more maimed than it was before now. Do you know what? I think we're going to do an auto save. I think we're going to do the load. We're going to do a load. Because that was heavy. That was a heavy loss. Now what was I doing? Tab. Yeah. So it's before the actual big fight. Yeah, it's not a total loss, but it is earlier on to get that kind of battle was, I mean, I was heavily outnumbered there. That was bad. That just felt really bad. Okay, I've already laid in course, so why am I moving? I can't move. Oh, it's paused. Whoops! Okay, let's see if we can do this big battle any better. Oh, he did a freaky deaky move there. Hey there, Lunas. We're going to move in to engage. We're going to do it to the carrier. Now, I suspect something weird happened. Something weird happened in that last fight. Okay, we've got to turn the AI on. And then we're going to break face on this guy. He looks like a little bit more mean. Actually, it's probably best to take out the little ones first, isn't it? What do we think? Is it better to take out the little ones first? Let's break face on that. Come on, you need to get in the fight. Get in the fight, dude. Why is he not? Why are some of these not engaging? Like, I'm very confused. Okay, that's better. Now he's getting in there. Oh, Buffalo Club's been disabled. Another one's been disabled. Okay, they're taking a lot of fire. Why were they going for the other stuff? I don't understand why that was happening. If I told them all to go for this target, why are they not all going for that target? I mean, it's pretty much break face time now, but... There it goes. It's going down. Now it's... all against one. Unpause it. Yeah, this thing is gonna hurt. Oh. Excellent. So we done did it. Press escape to win the battle. I did that. There we go. Claim victory. The enemy is defeated. You have to box select them and force them onto a target, putting a mark on it. Means it's a priority when possible. Ah. Okay. That makes more sense. So that lost a little bit of redness. Okay. Let them go. Oh wait, there's a buffalo there that got away. Can we harass them? Let's let them go for now. Consider ship recovery. You said they're kind of like a dime a dozen though, these things? Yeah, not... I don't think they're worth it. Like you said. Continue. Pick through the wreckage. Let's take what we can. Stabilize the jump point. Leave. Held in reserve. Don't forget to grab stuff from the warehouse and store or sell. Smaller fleets will do that to you. Okay. Is it worth harassing them? I think we might be able to get them. Order my second in command to handle it. Oh, okay. Let's try and take command of the action. We'll just deploy everything. Because I think we got faster ships than they do. We want that one. There we go. So now we unpause it and away we go. We just wanted to disable it. Drop your flux. Drop your flux, guys. Oh, they're going to be able to catch up real quick. Oh, here's the hammerhead. Did they get away? They got away. They got away. Okay, consider ship recovery. Ooh. That's only got... It's only a little bit damaged. That might actually be worth it. Let's pick through the wreckage. Oh, I didn't get barely anything. That's fine, probably because it's intact. Let's fly back. Let's set our course. That was much better. Yeah, I'll save it when I actually finish the little thing. Wait, character? Why is that flashing? Oh, yeah. I think it was that one. Yeah. Better repairs. I should have selected that before I got into the bite. Again. Alright, open the thing. Yes, you would. Yes, you're very nice. Yes, we got you. Just cool. Consider my options. Okay. Can't repair the ships, but can I can refit that one. Auto fit it. Fighter support. Oh, that would be nice. Or just regular support. Actually, the fighter support might be pretty good. My biggest gripe in this game is always managing fuel and supplies. I'm glad that they are so generic, but it's frustrating when you spend 10k every few days on supplies. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Get that. Confirm it. And then that can back up the carrier. But we need more troops are needed. More crew is needed. We need 297 and we have got... No, wait. $241 skeleton crew for all this. Okay, we're going to get rid of half of this stack, I think. I want to make some money. I mean, it's not much, but I'll take it. Wait, we've only got one we're using 6 a day, and I've got 1 supply left. I was lucky I made it back. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I got the storage stuff. There we go. We're taking all of that now. Okay, now we will save it. Oh, wait. There we go. Now we've saved that. Is there a place where you can see where the bounty hunting thing is? I wouldn't mind going to see these cargo pods. I don't know if it was worth it or not, though. Maybe we should just go to this station. Dark weight hulls of the Galactica Academy Station and crawl past in slow dual rotation. The Ivory Tower. Blah, 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 blah. Perhaps you're an alumni. Have you considered donating to a scholarship trust with the Academy? Agent touches a spiel. Blah, 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 blah. Request a meeting with the provost. Oh, this is a story placed later in the main campaign. A guard wearing a mirrored faceplate dismisses the junior agent, ushers you through past doors in the antechamber. Those cybernetics you can spot are conspicuously stylish adornments rather than cool augments. Many have brought their young progeny with them. The stench of wealth and influence is palpable. Heads turn as you led past all of them towards a set of large doors which appear to be inlaid with wood from real trees. You feel the glares on you like point defense fire on heavy armor. Play it cool, eyes forward. Turns to acknowledge your entrance while concluding the call with a desk tablet. I apologize for the mess, she says, having noted your examination. I've only just moved to office. Before you seek, she raises a hand. You're not here to... This is the main... like most games, this faction sort of gets more dangerous the further you go up from the start. But there isn't to say taking pot shots at the core planets of a faction won't net a massive fleet on you. You're not here to set up a donation. Why then? Because it is very much my interest to know about the up-and-coming mercenary captain who corrected the unfortunate situation created by my ambitious but incautious predecessor. A pause. This institution is not devoted to purely theoretical work. She leaves the question to hang on a moment. The question was rhetorical, Captain. She brings her hands apart. My point is that the Galactica Academy could make use of someone like you. Someone capable, discreet, and here she poses a tactic with emphasis that she appears to employ often. And very well paid. I do not wish to make the same mistake as my predecessor If one wants work done properly, one must provide appropriate incentive. She leans back and looks at you, speaking for real this time, probably. Thanks, but I have other priorities right now. Perhaps up to some point you will see just everything in all of this. She turns away to her desk console and activates from display which call light over her face. Someone will give you his comm ID. She taps. So talk to this guy. Ah, okay. Contact the assistant. Okay. Okay, so we'll just leave for now because I didn't want to really get involved that much anyway. We're going to get out of here quick before this thing decides to take us. I guess we'll head back to, what is this? The relay? Break up a salvage. Okay, let's take a shuttle down to a cocktail bar. Talk to the man haranguing the official about the increased pirate raids. So angered by the pirate activity, a notable figure in interest systems. Disappointed by the lack of decisive action. Continue. You're a starship captain, yes? I'll tell you what we've been thinking. Along with a few concerned associates, I put together a fund for a bounty on all pirate fleets on or near the Beta Vecna star system, 10 light years away. It'd start at 1,000 credits per frigate with more payout for larger shell hulls. Running this bounty for 90 days should send a strong message to these pirates. Is that in a different star system? Oh, okay, yeah, it is. I mean, I guess I can accept it. Do I need to do anything with it? It's just like something that's ongoing for the 90 days. Okay, we'll just decline that, I think. I can't see myself going there for a minute. I was kind of hoping that there would be more stuff. It looks like I'm going to be traveling. Looks like I'm going to the next stop. Well, Galactica Gate. Let's see if we can go here. There's some more debris that we can explore. I just have to be careful. Stable location. What does that mean? Running with the transponder off in hegemony spaces against the law. You are hereby ordered to turn your transponder on and comply. Really? I thought I was out of the system. That's frustrating. Wait, I can't scavenge? What is that? I can't scavenge here? Ooh. 1% would do it anyway. Dang it. Oh. Oh, let's just explore it and begin salvage. What is stable location? I'm just messing about for the moment. I mean, I don't really know what I should be doing. Oh. Oh. Holy. Wow. Uh, you might win though. Operation Break Face. Wait, pause. There we go. Come on, here we go. Right. Which ones? So, Pi, which ones should I be going for? Oh my lord, they've got a hammerhead. So we've got to take that one out first, I'm guessing. They are chasing you. If you focus them down early, they won't be much trouble. The hammerhead, 100%. That's what I was thinking. I mean, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. I mean, we're getting some hits on it. My ship got disabled, destroyed. What do you mean I got a ship running away there? No one's running away. Disabled, disabled. Well, this is going to work out well, isn't it? I'm glad I saved it. Let's see how well a hammerhead can do. Oh my lord! What? Wow. They totally just broke its face. Wow, the hammerhead hit it from behind. Oh. None of your ships managed to escape. The last thing you remember is a sudden burst of acceleration. You died. Your fleet is scattered and you barely escaped the command pod. After a while, you're picked up by a passing salvage fleet. You have nothing! That's hilarious. Yeah, they totally broke my face. Right. So there really isn't anything in this sector unless you really want to go after some pirates. And going after pirates is going to be difficult at this stage in the game. I'm just wondering. That means that's what I meant to do. Is it worth taking on smaller pirates if you can? Like, I'm trying to work out how you make money in this game. Like, how do you make money? I don't know if they had a base. It was up. It was up here. Yeah, I guess it was up near the mining station. It was near the mining station. Let's head over this direction again. At least I've got those cargo pods there. Let's head over this direction. It's weird that you can't just plot a space on the map. Because there were definitely some pirates and stuff around here. Yep, take all. Definitely don't want to go too far around here. Not a lot really in the middle here, is there? What's that? Unidentified fleet. Ooh, rogue minor force. Here we go. We can take these on. So, should we take this? Actually, I'm going to leave it on that. Do I want to deploy all or not deploy that? I don't think it's worth deploying that, is it? I guess I'm trying to work out. So basically, these three here should be enough, really. It's best if you grind NPCs near pirate stations. Well, unfortunately, I got absolutely whooped, Peter, earlier. That they all messed up in one. And they just, like... Yeah, I got absolutely maimed in, like, about a minute. The whole fight lasted. And I just reloaded. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna be. This is gonna be the last fight probably. But I want to make sure that. Yeah, later, Rob. Take care. All right, let's do these three because they've got the highest combat readiness. I don't think the mud skip is worth it, and I'm pretty sure that that will probably. So we're gonna unpause it. Okay. So what is this one? That's a kite. Combat freighter. And a combat freighter. Okay, so these seem to be, like, doomed. Alright. Unpause and away we go. Although the carrier. Take out the carrier. Just steal their larger ships, assemble a ship with high ammo capacity for missiles, and you can happily take on a large number of enemies. Wait, did one of mine get destroyed? It did. Wow. Yep. So I might have just traded a carrier. Wow, this did not work out well, did it? Where did the rubber ships go? Oh, they're still around. There's only a couple of them left, though. Oh, wow. Are you shooting at me? I feel like that's what the hammerhead just said. Yeah, it bugged out of that pretty darn quick. Oh, wow. Goodbye. Now get on my face so I can finish the other one. Look at that. That's crazy. The enemy enemy fleet is defeated. He looks like he's still alive to me. Ultra aggressive mode. Now he's dead. Now it's over. So... Okay, so... my carrier just got destroyed. Consider ship recovery. 160 crew were lost. Okay, so that would be incredibly difficult. We don't really want the kite anyway. I don't know. I feel like this would be a good point to end it, and I'm not going to bother doing that, and I'll just load it. Next time I'll send in the full fleet because that was weird. I don't know why some of them died so quick. Maybe they hadn't had time to complete repairs. I feel like this was a senseless waste of ships, so... yeah, I don't know what happened. It was really weird. It was like one shot or something, but... Yep. That will call it, though, for tonight. It definitely is an interesting game. I will play it again, I think. You'll probably get another couple of, at least a couple of episodes out of it. I don't think it's quite as in depth as Banlord, or it doesn't seem to quite be, but we'll see. I'm willing to give it some more time, because it's definitely interesting. Well, with that, let's mute that. And we will get it on this. And I greatly appreciate everyone for spending time with me this evening. You can support the channel by donating to Streamlabs or by becoming a member on YouTube. Or if none of that tickles your fancy, you can hit the like and subscribe buttons and ring that notification bell so you can watch my streams in the future. Which, to be honest, it's way more important that I get to see you all again. I'm Red Viking, and I'll be catching you on the next one. Good night, guys!